Shalom. The story only of all praises too. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Kakadash. The honesty, the apostles, and others great millstone. Shalom to the high keepers in his word, the four corners. Ancient with sincerity. Back with another lesson through the spirit prayer, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, when it's satisfying. And, basically what I want to go into is, the importance of prayer, praying, okay? Because, we got to pray, we got to pray more. Because that's talking to the Lord, man. Okay, it's very important for us to pray, especially in the times that we in. Okay, we know what type of word that we in. Okay, so we must continually pray for protection, the Lord to keep the Spirit on us and to guide us, keep us on the right path, so we can make it on the chariots, man. Okay, praying is you to your direct communication to Yahweh Shai. Okay, we must always pray, and especially since we catching hell on all sides, okay, whatever the hell may be with your car, your woman, whatever, you must pray, man, okay? When we pray, you gotta believe, okay? Praying is not a one-time thing. You do it one time and then you're good. You gotta continue to pray, man. You hear about men in the scriptures praying 3 times a day. Okay, to y'all praying 3 times a day to y'all by Shema Shai. Okay. So I'm gonna start with 1 Thessalonians 5:17. It says, pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing, meaning just basically pray without stopping. Okay, because we always gotta pray, man. Okay, it's not no one-time thing. You just prayed and you've done. The Lord will do it for me. You gotta do it continually, man. Because it's, another reason why you gotta continually pray, because it's always different, things that we go through. Okay, it's always different hell that we catch. Okay, so we always gotta continue praying so the Lord can help us and guide us, man. Through the hell that we catch, man. Okay, with praying. Okay, you go into the word prayer in etymology. Okay, pray. It goes into to ask earnestly, beg someone. Okay, so pray to a God or saint, and that's exactly what we're doing with praying. So Yahweh Shai, we're asking earnestly or begging the Lord, for something. Okay, whether it be to help you, whatever situation you're going through, or just an increase, in faith or whatever. Okay, because that's the point of prayer, man. We need it. It's a tool. Okay, that the Lord, gave us, to talk to Him, man. We have to talk to Yahweh Shai. You don't want to be going through something. You think you can handle it by yourself, and you're not praying. Now you catching more hell, because you got proud, man. Okay, it takes to be humble to get on your knees, and pray to Yahweh Shai. Some niggas look at it like it's weak. Well, no, man. Okay, we asking our Father, okay, God of the universe, to help us with things, man. Because you understand, also you gotta be spiritual with it too. Because we catching hell on all sides. Those who the Lord that's sending to hell. So if the Lord's sending to hell, we might as well ask Him to, lighten it or help us go through it, man. Because we catch hell for reasons. Okay, and part of catching hell is a test to see what you go through in that situation, man. Okay, are you gonna call upon me, when you're going through, or you will get proud and be like, nah, I could go through it by myself. Nah, man. Okay, you must always pray. I'm gonna get Psalms. What was it? Psalms 6 and 10. Psalm 6 and 9. It says, the Lord Yahweh had heard my supplication. The Lord Yahweh will receive my prayer. That's right, man. Okay, it was a Psalm of David. Psalm was all praying, man. Praying. Okay, hoes are crying. It's lucky. So I was always crying of the Lord, asking the Lord for different things, man. It's lucky. So I was praying, asking the Lord for different things, because He understood the power that He had. He didn't understand that He couldn't do nothing without the Lord. It was the Lord that was with Him. So of course He had to pray, man. Taking out his enemies, okay? Taking out Moab, taking out these heathens, It's just... Psalm 55, start at 16, it says, as for me, I will call upon the Most High, and the Lord Yahweh shall save me. That's right. When we catch hell, we pray, we call upon Yahweh Shema Shai, he saves us, man. It's like he can call upon Yahweh Shema Shai, he saves us and delivers us, man. It says evening and morning and at noon, will I pray and cry aloud, and he will hear my voice. He delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there were many with me. Slakia. It says the Most High shall hear and afflict them, even he that upholdeth of old, abided in old, Salah, because they have no changes, therefore they fear not the Most High. So right, the devil was praying 3 times a day, and okay, praying unto the Lord to keep him. Same thing with us, we must pray 3 times, as much as possible, the Lord to keep us throughout the day. Okay, the morning, the middle of the day, at night. You can always pray more. We all can pray more. And when we pray, okay, pray, you go into Sirach 6. Sirach 6 and 10, it says, is it 6? Or is Sirach? It was 7 and 10. Sirach 7 and 10, it says, be not faint-hearted when thou makest thy prayer, and neglect not to give alms, right? So, basically doubting, thinking that, the Lord is not going to answer your prayers, man. That's why we got to pray with faith, especially, if you're sick, okay? When you're sick, the scripture saying James 5, start at 13, it says, is any among you afflicted, let him pray. Is any merry, let him sing psalms. Right, is any among you afflicted, let him pray. Because again, the Lord controls all things. The Lord gives, he takes away. The Lord heals, he kills. Okay, so, pray, man. He can hear you, and you got to believe that. It says, is any sick among you, let him call for the elders of the church. Let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick. The Lord Yahweh shall raise him up. And if he have committed sins, they shall be forgiven him. That's right. So, you sick, pray unto the Lord to heal you. Take the herbs and the Lord's gonna heal you, man. It says confess your faults one to another and pray one for another. That's right. And we also gotta pray, for each other also in this thing, man, because you're not the only one catching hell. Different bros catching hell. Pray that the Lord keep all of us, in this thing, man, strong, because we soldiers, man. Okay? And pray one for another that you may be healed. The affectionate, fervent prayer of the righteous man availeth much. And I want to read that in the NLT, okay? Because it says, James 5 and 16, it says, confess your faults, confess your sins to each other, and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The earnest prayer of a righteous man has great power and produces wonderful results. That's right, man. So, righteous man, look at David, okay? When his enemies were trying to come to him with the Lord, what did David do? He called upon the Lord, He called upon the Lord, and the Lord delivered him, And it gives you an example also in the chapter. It says, Elijah was a man subject to like passions as we are. And he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months. And he prayed again, and the heavens gave rain, and the earth brought forth her fruit. That's right, man. Also in that chapter, in 1 Kings 17, he knows also a boy could have died in that chapter. And what did Elijah do? He prayed unto the Lord to basically bring him back to life. And because he prayed, he got brought back to life, man. That's why I said in NLT, the earnest prayer of a righteous man has great power and produces wonderful results, man. So 2 accounts in that chapter prove why you should pray, man. Okay, because again, it's the Lord that controls, all things, man. Okay, and if it be of his will, he's going to grant it. Okay, you go to Mark. Yeah, Mark, matter of fact, I'm going to get Daniel, Daniel 6 and 10, it says, now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house and his windows being open in his chambers towards Jerusalem. He kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his power and as he did before time, right? So, going again, you must pray as much as possible throughout the day, in the evening, the morning, and the noon, Okay, you're talking to the Lord, man. You expect to get something from the Lord. You expect the Lord to help you. You're not asking him for nothing, man. It's like you got a child. Catch a child going through some shit, or a child needs something. He look like he needs something. He needs something, but you just want him to ask, and you don't ask for it, man. Okay? Again, we got to ask the Lord, man. Okay? Pray, It's lucky. We got to pray, man. You also go into the account where Yahushua, Mark 1:35, it says, and in the morning, rising up a great while before day, he went out and departed into the solitary place, and there he prayed, right? So when you pray, you got to find like a ducked off space, a place ducked off, not people there. Okay, you call upon the Lord, man. Let's wrap up Matthew 6 there. Matthew 6 and start at 4, it says, and that my first start at 5, it says, and when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray, standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. For I say unto you, they have their reward. That's right, these Christians and shit, they pray in front of everybody for they can see them praying, man. It's you talking to the Lord, so one-on-one, man. You having everybody in your conversation, man. Okay. It says, but when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and that thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. That's right, man. And it said, but when ye pray, use not vain repetitions, as the heathens do, for they think they shall be heard for their much speaking, right? These Christians praying for like 2 hours, okay, 2 or 3 hours, okay, an hour. It don't gotta be a long prayer. The Lord already know everything that we need, okay, but also in Matthew 7 chapter, it says, Matthew 7:7, it says, ask and it shall be given you, seek ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you, right? So again, you catch a hell, you're going through something, ask the Lord, okay? Yeah, the Lord is here for us, man, okay? It says, for every one of you that asks, you receive it, and he that seeketh findeth, to him that knocketh, it shall be open. Or what man is there of you, whom if his son asks had bread, will he give him stone? Or if he asks fish, will he give him a serpent? If then, being evil, know how to give give gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him? Right, man. So let's get that in NLT. Okay, it says, Matthew 7, start. What was that? Matthew 7, start at 7. It says, keep on asking, and you will receive what you ask for. Right? Pray without ceasing. Keep on asking. Okay. Keep on asking, and you will receive. And you receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. Everyone who seeks finds. And to everyone who knocks, the door will be open. You parents, if your children ask for a loaf of bread, do you give them a stone instead? It's a hypothetical, or matter of fact, a rhetorical question. It says, or if they ask for a fish, do you give them a steak? Of course not. So if you sinful people know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your heavenly Father give good gifts to those who ask him? That's right. So, if you're using the example of your parents in the world, and them being wicked, okay, know how to give gifts to their children. How much more Yahweh Shai to those who give good gifts to those who ask him and continue to ask him. Pray without ceasing. Okay, I want to get Mark also. Just bring this account. Mark 13. Start at 13 or 14. Mark 14 is got at 32. It says, and they came to a place which was named Gethsemane, and he said to his disciples, "See ye here while I shall pray." Right, even how shall I pray, man? Okay, And he took it with him, Peter and James and John, and began to be so amazed and to be very heavy. And he said unto them, my soul is exceeding sorrowful unto death, tarry ye and watch. And he went forth a little and fell on the ground and prayed that if it were possible, the hour might pass from him. And he said, Abba, Father, all things are possible unto thee. Right? It's not impossible for the Lord to do, man. Take away this cup from me. Nevertheless, not that I will, but what thou wilt, right? So Yahushua, when Yahushua had to go through, basically praying to the Father that, basically he want to go through it, but not to his will, but to the Lord's will, man. Because we understand that, we don't control nothing. It's ultimately of the Lord, man. Okay, he says, and he cometh and finding them sleeping, and said unto Peter, Simon, sleepest thou? Because not thou watch for an hour? Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. That's right, man. So, the times now we must continue to watch and pray, man. Okay, because our prayers are being taken up to the Lord, man. As Scripture says, as incense. Okay, it's incense to the Lord, man. Okay, I'm gonna get Tobit 12:15 first. It says, Tobit 12:15. It says, I am Raphael, one of the 7 holy angels, which presented the praise of the saints, and which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One. Right, so our prayers are the angels are bringing up our praise to the Lord, man. Okay, so don't think that your prayer is not being answered. The Lord wants us to pray unto Him and call upon Him, man. Okay, it's Revelation 8, start at 3. It says, and another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer. There was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of the saints upon the golden altar, which is before the throne. And the smoke of the incense which came with the prayers of the saints ascended up before the Most High, out of the angel's hand. Right, so the prayers are unto incense unto the Lord, man. Okay, using that as an example, prayers are unto incense unto the Lord. Like, how you burn incense in your house, it's like that unto the Lord, man. Okay, and the Lord hears us, man. Okay. The Lord hears us. It says in Proverbs 15:8, it says, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. Right, so the Lord wants us to pray, man. Okay, he wants us to, that's beautiful. The Lord wants us to pray unto him and call upon him, man. Okay, but with that Lord willing, just that's what's edifying. We give our praises too. Yahweh Bashim, Al-Shai Bashim, that's the honors to the apostles and others, great most on the shalom to the Akim Jesus, word to the four courts, and truth sincerity. Keep pushing people out of here, shalom.